Great, so let's have a look at SKILLROW in a bit of a closer look. I really like this machine. It's, yes, a little bit pricier than the others, but it comes with a lot of technology. First of all, looking at the wheel, it has two different technologies. So it has fan technology, which gives kind of resistance, which we've seen in the Concept 2 rowing machine. But it also changes gears into using magnets. So it actually makes it a lot heavier, which you can use for lots of different exercises, mainly trying to develop that kind of power profile of your stroke. I think it looks great as well. It's a lovely Italian design. I think it looks really slick. And they've got a few little features that are just there for what I would call your normal fitness goer that sometimes gets a little bit of pinch points on other machines. So the handle's located a little bit higher up, so sometimes if you're reaching a bit, you can't quite reach the handle. They've kind of conveniently located it here. The monitor is a bit bigger, so I actually quite like it. It's a bit brighter and more things to see. I quite like that. It's got a cool little phone holder here that you can put in your phone, watching some videos, some tutorials, some rowing world content. And it's also got a nice little app connectivity, so all these new things that are popping out, you can do some good rowing training on it. The footplate is very similar to what we're used to with the Concept 2. You move it up and down in the different numbers and different settings. Straps, very similar as well. I really quite like the seat. You've got to be rowing well to stay on the seat and to move nice and horizontally in that drive phase, but I actually prefer it. It's got a lovely smooth track to it, and it just feels a bit meatier and a bit kind of a beast of a machine. So those are the big positives. I also quite like the sound. So they've tried to mirror the sort of power curve of the water when you're in the boat. And so they've developed this sort of aquafeel technology, and it feels quite nice. Just quite smooth. The resistance is different to having like a lever or putting water in things. Down here in your spin bike twiddle, you can go into rowing mode. You can also go into power mode, and I think it's just quite a nice little way that you can change resistance without having to unstrap your feet and change the damper setting. It goes from level 1 to level 10. It also has 3 power mode settings, and I'm just going to put it in its maximum mode so you can kind of see what that feels like. So it really feels like you're doing a sled pull, if you like, and that's how I like to coach the rowing stroke. It's much more from a functional movement point of view, and so I really, really like this bit of kit as a coaching tool and also as a kit to train on. The other things to consider, it's a hefty price tag. It's 4 times the cost of a Concept 2. It's quite heavy, so if you've got a gym where you need to move things around, it can be a little bit more difficult compared to other machines. It's not as easy to store. It does fold in part, but it's quite a big thing when you're storing it on its side. And I guess we'll figure out what happens with its durability. I think one of the things that we look for as a home user or as a garage gym user or even a gym provider is you want those machines to be maintained well and be durable. So I guess the verdict is out on durability. So far everything seems to be fine from my use of it in the last couple of years, and we'll see, only time will tell as to how durable and how robust those machines are. But overall, I really do think that it's worth that price. If you look at some things in the industry, in other modalities, treadmills, looking at some fancier bikes, they're up at sort of 5, 6, 10,000 plus. So actually for 3,500, I think it's a lot of kit that you're getting for that. So similar to choosing cars, I guess it's what you want to go for. I think this is a really strong offering, and I think we're going to see more of these in the world of fitness. So that's the SKILLROW as an overview. Big positives. I love the wheel. I love that dual technology. I love the design, really nice. And I like the kind of ease of access. The things to consider, it's pricey. You've got to save up for a little while. And durability. Is it going to be that robust machine? Only time will tell. Hi guys, thanks so much for watching. If you really want to see some more, please hit like and subscribe and show us some love on the channel. Hit up a question or a comment below and have some more fun with your training.